Hey, church leaders, let's talk about how to give your very best in a mentoring relationship. Number one, make sure that you are studying and preparing for this process. As they've identified maybe an overarching goal for the next 6 months, and maybe they're texting you questions weekly so you know exactly what they want to discuss, make sure you're studying on that topic. Make sure you're praying into these issues so that you can bring the very best answers that you can bring. Number two, make sure that you're growing yourself. Make sure that you're willing to take on homework assignments that you give them and maybe say, for the next month, let's try this together. Let's try that together. And look for ways to show humility and recognizing that you're not a finished product. So join them in the growth process. And in this process, make sure you're willing to admit where you are weak or where you are still failing, even though you're the one who's supposed to be the mentor here. Number three, you want to learn from them in other areas as well. Make sure that you know that this is not just a one-way street where you're pouring out pearls, but recognize they're strong in an area where you're weak. They're developed in an area where you're immature. So make sure if you're maybe partnering with them to grow as a parent, maybe they could give you advice on how to grow with handling your finances. Look for a way to receive mentoring in return. Number four, you want to make sure that you're leading them to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Make sure that you're not answering questions too quickly that they should be taking to Jesus. Make sure you're asking them, hey, what does the Holy Spirit say on this subject? Even that question alone will prompt them to realize that they should be going to Him consistently. Sometimes all you'll be is a reaffirmation of what they've already heard from Him, and that is super important. I hope this helps.